Pancho Claus. He needs to hear you. Pancho Claus. Come on.
There are a few key differences between Santa Claus and Pancho Claus, a character called the Mexican cousin of Santa who's been popular in Texas for generations. Pancho Claus wears a zoot suit, fedora, and sunglasses. And instead of getting around in a sleigh, Pancho prowls the streets in a lowrider bicycle, handing out toys to children. The character of Pancho Claus dates back to the 1970s during the Chicano civil rights movement and represents a celebration of Hispanic heritage for people living in the U.S. South, particularly Texas. For more than 40 years, Richard Reyes has served as Pancho Claus in Houston, Texas. In 1981, Reyes wrote a play about Pancho Claus based on the Christmas poem, The Night Before Christmas.
Well, Pancho Claus, I created a play about 42 years ago, and it was a takeoff about the night before Christmas. And then it became a swing show band, and then all of a sudden we started doing parades and appearances. And then before I knew it, my community started believing that I was truly a Pancho Claus, and I started getting these stories about, people in need in our community. So me and my friends 40 years ago started giving out presents to 5 families, 10 families on Christmas Eve. And now it's grown into a monster. We're doing about 20,000 presents this year.
Reyes' nonprofit Pancho Claus Arts raises thousands of dollars every year to donate gifts for Christmas in the hood.
His shows when I was a 5th grader in elementary school. So every year it's so nice and nostalgic and it brings us nostalgia to still be able to see him, and we wish him health and prosperity so he may do this for many more years.
And a lot of times, parents were struggling at the time and we couldn't get a lot of toys, so our regular presents were either like garments, clothes, shoes, necessities that we needed for the following year. And it was fun to know that we got a present, every year from Pancho Claus.
Pancho Claus to me represents to our children a role model, somebody that even though he's wearing a zoot suit and perhaps the stereotype, for our children, they identify to him. And Richard, Pancho Claus, puts out a great message to our children. And if they listen to him, then by all means, we need him out here with our community.
Every year, about 2,000 kids from 50 elementary schools in the Houston, Texas area receive presents and watch a performance by Pancho Claus and his fellow zoot suit-wearing dancers. Reporting for NTV America from Houston, Texas.